All right, it's in neutral. Starts up. It's got a nice sound. It's got like 78 miles on it. I think service is in 600 miles. So it's in neutral. And let's see. I don't know this area, so this should be interesting. Back brake seems to be good. Oh, nice. Smooth and nice. Oh, that tag is going to drive me nuts. Now I need to get this up to cruising speed, really. But this is very nice and smooth, even though it's got that uneven, triple, that strange firing order. I didn't think I'd like it, but kind of vibey. Windshield is in the lower position. I'm getting good breeze though. I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to turn around here at this light. Goes around the... I don't know what mode it's in. If it's in sport mode or what. But drives pretty nice. It's a lot of vibration compared to the Tracer though. That's the only thing. The Tracer's got a supremely smooth triple, and this thing here has got this weird firing order that makes it lumpy. The brakes feel good, but the pull on the front brake is fairly long. It's not right there. It's something I'd have to get accustomed to, but it's got excellent feel. The back brake is phenomenal compared to the Yamaha. Yamaha back brake is junk, as I've said before. This one here is pretty good. Oh yeah, and I can reach at this seat height. I think that's in a lower position. This is just like my Tracer, so it's the same seat height as my Tracer, so I don't have to worry about that. So one thing that I've learned from this test drive so far is that I'm not going to get the GT Pro most likely. If I do get this bike, I'm probably going to get the Rally Pro because I can touch quite comfortably. Car behind me. I'm gonna go into this parking lot and see if I can figure out the modes. Actually, let's stop for a second and take some pictures. Riding modes. You got to use this little joystick here. Riding modes. Select Sport. So it's in sport mode. How do I get it down to back? Oh, back is just like that. So it's in sport mode. Exit is home. So that's sport mode there. Okay. That's all I needed really. Let's go for a ride. Wow. It went into first gear and I didn't even know. Bike didn't even jump. Usually it clacks when you put it into first gear. Especially on my RS. But on this bike, it went into first gear. It's like, geez, nothing. Okay. I keep trying the quick shifter. It's got no quick shifter. Let's see. It corners pretty good. Another thing that I wanted to test on this is the heat. The engine heat that's being dumped onto my legs from those twin fans. Right now it's 92 degrees Fahrenheit and it's pretty hot. And so that would be a factor. My right heel is sitting on something. I don't know what it is, but mirrors are good, at least at this speed. Nice and steady, good view. Oh man, there's traffic out there. I do love the back brakes on this bike though. Ooh. Oh, and the gearbox is very smooth. Oh yeah, not clunky at all. What's going on here with this traffic? I'm hoping it's just the exit ramp. Damn. At this speed here, the fueling is a little bit snatchy. But I do like the sound, if not the vibes. Let's see if we can set cruise control. Ooh. Oh, you hold that down to change your modes. Oh, cruise control. Oh. One bump switches it on, and then second bump to set. Okay, I figured it out. Fix this mirror a little bit. This mirror has got to be adjusted better for me. Anyway, okay, cruise control is set. Fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear. Okay, we're up to 72, 75, set. Set at 75. So this is cruising speed for me. It's doing just about, I don't know, 4.5, 4,500. Okay, that's good. I think that's enough. Then I'll do some acceleration tests in a little while. Oh, I can't kill cruise control by the clutch. On my bike, I can disengage the cruise control just by blipping the clutch. Both of my bikes. I can't do that with this one. Let's get off here. Oh, I don't know. This might be a good place to get off. Oh well. I want to do a U-turn. Man, this gearbox is so smooth. You can hardly feel the gear shifts. Okay. Very nice gearbox. Nice gearbox, nice brakes. I don't like the cruise control operation, but I can live with it. I expect that the quick shifter would be nice. Let's see, let's give it, oh God, he's in my lane. I was gonna give it the beans. It does turn into the curves pretty nice though. I'm not concerned about the 21-inch front wheel. All right, we're gonna give it some gas in a second. That's a big truck. We're doing about 5,500 now. 68 in fourth gear. Let's see. 88. Oh, that's acceptable. 6th gear at 80. It's doing like 5,000. So quite nice. It's got that lumpy feel. I'd have to get used to it, but it's not intrusive. But it definitely is more vibey. It's more vibey on the hand grips. It's not so vibey on the feet. Feet are good. In terms of heat on my legs, it's probably less heat on my ankles than the Tracer. The Tracer dumps all the heat out on the ankles, and this bike, not so much. This bike dumps it out higher up, but it's not terrible. So can I live with it? I suppose. So 6th gear, roll on, let's see. Yeah, that's quite acceptable. Quite nice, quite nice. Yeah, I can feel the heat by my inner thighs, by my knees. I can feel it now. Maybe the fan has just kicked in. But what's the temperature? Temperature right now is 93, and it's warming my legs, which means on a long ride in a hot climate, it's gonna be a hot ride on my legs. So that's a little bit of a negative right now. The mirrors are steady as a rock. I like that. Let's try this cruise control again. It's set. I really dislike that I can't cancel it with my clutch. I really do dislike that. Maybe I'm not clutching in enough. Let's try clutching in again. Oh yeah, you can. I just wasn't clutching in enough. Okay, so I suppose I can live with that. So we're gonna test this thing in some traffic a little bit, get a little bit more right in some traffic when I exit. I don't think it has, so yes it does. I was wondering about that. It looks as though it's got self-canceling turn signals, which is great. Oh man, this gearbox! This gearbox is sublime. It's like an electronic gearbox. It's like not mechanical. Very nice gearbox. KT next right. Oh, maybe it's here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here because the 90 runs parallel. I don't recall passing that train. Oh God. This could be interesting. Let's go in here and get some directions. Okay, so I got a little lost there, but I just stopped and got my my phone is in my pocket, but it's giving me directions into my Cardo headset, and I'm back on track. It's got a I kind of went in the wrong. You know, I took this road here instead off the KT Freeway when I should have taken probably the next one up. So that's what we're going to do now. So we're stopped at, it's 95 degrees right now. And I'm feeling the heat. Not so much from the engine right now because I've got my legs down, but feeling the heat from the sun on my shoulders. All right. The let-out position of the clutch, or the clutch engagement zone, is kind of like all the way out. Ah, yeah. Let's see how long the self-canceling takes to switch off. It's still blinking, it's still blinking, it's still blinking. Ah, it just switched off. So it does have self-canceling, and it's good enough. I love this gearbox. When I put my legs down, the pegs, I'm able to put my legs down behind the pegs, so it's not bad. It's probably a little bit better than the Yamaha, I don't know. That's pretty good though. Seat is comfortable. This is the Rally, so it doesn't have the heated seat, so I don't know if it makes a difference, but this seat is comfortable enough. Oh, here's the dealership right ahead. Oh my God, I'm so screwed up. All right. All right. Where's my bike? Okay. I was gonna park this bike next to the Tracer, but no such luck. Got a good luck. That's it. Well, that's the test ride, and I'm going to put it back, see how easy it is to roll back. I don't like that kickstand. It sticks out. It sticks out a hell of a ways. It's dumb. But this is easy to roll around. Very easy to roll around. Very nice. That was that test ride finished, and now on my way back home. So to wrap up my thoughts on the Tiger, especially now that I'm back on the Tracer. Tiger's very nice bike. The gearbox is beautiful. I do like the premium features on the Tiger versus this Tracer. But I mean, you know, the Tracer is what it is. You can't compare. It's not a fair comparison if you're gonna compare like the premium features like self-canceling indicators and, you know, stuff like that with the Tracer, because it doesn't have that. But what we can compare is power, engine smoothness, gearbox. The Tracer is different. The Tracer has a very smooth, soft engine, and it's more powerful. It's a more fun bike to ride on the street in terms of performance. It's got more zip. On the highway, that Tiger, I was cruising at 75, 80, and to me it was feeling less busy than the Tracer. The Tracer is probably you know, a more revvy engine, and but for commuting and stuff like that, I would think that the Tracer is a better bike. In terms of gearbox, the Tracer's gearbox is good too. It's not as unobtrusive as the Tiger. In other words, when you shift gears with the Tracer, there is a mechanical feel to it, and there's a click, and you can tell that it changed the gears. Whereas with the Tiger, it seems as though it changed the gears and you don't even know that. You just look at the gear counter and you can tell that it changed the gears. You know, of course you can feel the change in the revs, the engine revs, and that would give you an indication as well. But insofar as the feel of the gearbox, there's none. There's pretty much none on the Tiger. Brakes wise, the Tiger has got this bike beat completely. Even though I like the initial bite of the Tracer better, because you know, the lever, the brake lever, front brake lever is higher up. So when I say higher up, I mean you know, it seems to be, you don't have to travel as far to get the brakes to kick in. Whereas with the Tiger, it's more like the BMW. You've got to, you know, there's more of a travel before the brakes start to bite. There is no comparison with the back brakes. This Tracer's back brakes are junk. Display wise, I do like the Explorer's display. I don't really care for the rev counter, the tachometer, all of that unnecessary stupid graphics. But I like the display on the Tracer a little bit better in terms of the information that it presents. Maybe I can you know, tune the Explorer or the Tiger to give the same amount of information. But I just think that there's a lot of wasted space on the Tiger's display. What else? The windshield was a nice surprise. The windshield, even though you know, it's fairly tall, when I adjusted it into its lowest position, I was still getting good airflow on my chest. So I was very pleased with that. So yeah, I think that would be a good thing. The cruise control is not the best. It's actually pretty crap, but at least there's cruise control there, and it's probably just a matter of getting used to it. This one here has its downside as well, in that every time you turn off the bike, the cruise control, it's electronic, so the cruise control is automatically off when you turn it on, and you've got to put this little button here on to turn it on, and then you can, you know, set your speed. Of course, none of them compare to the BMW, which has got a little slide control, such that if you slide it to the left, then it mechanically locks the lever that sets the cruise control speed. But if you slide it to the right, then it's always available to set the cruise control speed. So it's a slightly different approach to enabling cruise control. It's a mechanical thing. And as a result, when you get on the RS, if you want to set the cruise control, you just hit the little lever and boom, it's set. Just like that. Whereas with the Tiger, you've got to press the button once, turn it on, and then press the button again to set the speed that you want. So it's 2 presses, I think. Also, to turn it off, both the RS and the Tracer require just the slightest tap of the clutch, and boom, it's off. You know, and I usually disengage my cruise control by activating the clutch. With the Tiger, you got to squeeze the clutch a little bit more, and that causes a little bit of a rev on the bike, so that's a little bit of a pain. So not too impressed with the cruise control. Maybe it's an adjustment thing on the clutch, I don't know. The clutch itself was a little bit, I find that it, you know, the engagement was kind of far out. So the lever has got to be all the way out before it bites. So it could be an adjustment thing with the clutch, and that would also affect the disengagement of the cruise control. Seat-wise, for comfort, this one has the cool covers, cover on it, so it works better in the hot conditions. But in terms of padding and so on, I would give the edge to the Tiger. I think the Tiger's seat is a little bit more comfortable, even though the one that I rode did not have the heated seats. I would expect that the heated seat one would be similar, so that's good. Good seats. Much appreciated the attention to the potential sale from Hugo. Hugo did a great job today, and I certainly will be considering Hugo and Iron Supply for my next purchase. They do sell other brands as well. They sell Triumph, Suzuki, Royal Enfield, CF Moto, and he says when they move to their new location towards the end of the year, they'll be able to sell Indian as well. Not that I'm interested in Indian, but yeah, Triumph dealership, Iron Supply, excellent. So anyway, what does the Tracer say? The Tracer says 96 degrees right now, so it's getting warm again. We're in like the 17th or 18th day, there's the cops out, of this heat dome, some heat dome or the other, and all I know is it's hot as hell, and it's been like 100 degrees every day or more. And so I'm heading home now, and I'm going to wrap this video up, and I'll talk to you later. Keep the shiny side up, take care, stay safe, and see you in the next video.